If you missed last week's episode, we've been on the sunny island of Corfu. And it's had its ups and downs. First, Abbie snapped off her big toenail right before our hike down to Corfu's most famous beach. Next, we found an incredible beach bar built into the side of a cliff, and then almost crashed into a tree on our way there. This week we're taking a trip back in time as we visit ancient villages, explore Corfu's old town, test out an old romantic fable.
We're not going to get to and live at the tree.
No, we're not. I'm not going anymore.
Come on, you have to come.
And finally visit a winery so good it's even a favourite of James Bond.
Theotoky, Abbie.
So whether you're planning on visiting the island or have simply run out of things to watch on Netflix, sit back as we start our adventure in the once abandoned medieval town of Perinthia.
Perinthia was once a busy local village, nestled in the mountains and provided a perfect lookout to spot approaching pirates without being seen. As tourism increased in the 1960s, the locals moved closer to the coast and it was slowly abandoned. Until 2010, a foreign couple fell in love with it and devoted their time, money and energy into bringing the village back to life. Perinthia is around a 45-minute drive from Corfu's old town, and although the village is still in the early stages of its rebirth, it already has several picturesque tavernas and gift shops, as well as a B&B and even Greek beehives where you can buy local honey.
We spent an hour wandering the village, exploring both the ruins and the rebuilt buildings. And once Abbie had dragged me away from all the local animals, and I subsequently dragged her away from all the various gift shops, we moved on. We'd heard about the Canal d'Amour, a narrow channel of sea between two sandstone cliffs that's associated with an unusual legend. Okay, so we've come here to the Canal d'Amour, which is where locals have been coming for hundreds of years to find love.
So legend has it that if you swim in the water, you will find love. But if you swim to the tip, you will find your soulmate.
That's right.
Yeah.
So in all honesty, we had a couple of drinks last night. It's also a cloudy day. The water hasn't reached that lovely blue stage yet. So I'm pretty confident I've already found my soulmate. So I'm not sure. I don't think I need to get in.
You don't need to get in.
But Abbie reckons she needs some reassurance here.
No,
so.
we gotta solidify this love. Gotta swim to the end.
So she's dragging us in there.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite early in the morning as well.
I know. The things we do for love.
In all honesty, open water sea swimming isn't really something we enjoy.
It's so much colder than it.
And then it got worse.
So literally my worst nightmare. The fish bit me in the foot. Oh.
I don't need to know if we're in eternal love. I'm getting out.
I was going to come with my shoes on to avoid this problem, and Abbie said I was being dramatic. We're not going to get to and live at the tree.
No, we're not. I'm not going anymore.
Come on, you have to come. Come on, just keep swimming. Think of soulmates.
Oh, there's something biting on the hook.
What?
I'm not going on that.
Okay, go on this side.
That's where the thing bit you.
Fish don't swim. We'll stay on that side. Come on.
Found the cave. You brave enough to swim through there?
Swim through there. Okay. We've made it. Right at the end of the canal. d'Amour. Trapped. Here we go. Trapped for life.
Despite the indisputable science of the Greek legend, apparently Abbie still wasn't convinced.
So Abbie and I have been together now for 6 years, and Abbie has been dropping hints about a ring for 6 years. But now that we've gone swimming in the waters of eternal soulmates, that means we've already solidified our commitment, right?
Aww. No.
Was that, no? Are you sure?
I don't like that. I wasn't sure where you were going with that one.
That was worth a wee shot, wasn't it?
So we are going to grab something to eat, get changed out our swimming stuff, and then head to where is next on today's agenda.
Okay, so if you're interested in coming down to visit the Canal d'Amour, it's located just near the town of Sedari, which is not really a traditional Greek town if you're looking for somewhere to visit.
Definitely not.
It has a little bit of a British expat influence.
Yeah.
You can kind of imagine all the usual British expat towns. It's got a pub called Legends.
Yep.
It's got more Chinese takeaways than Greek restaurants.
It's got Abbie tribute nights in all the pubs.
Yeah, lots of tribute nights.
The tribute night.
The Beatles, I think I saw, and Robbie Williams, I believe, was the other one. So if you're looking for a traditional Greek village, this is not really probably what you're looking for, but it does have free parking if you're wanting to visit the Canal d'Amour, and yeah, at least you won't feel homesick if you're from the UK.
We head back to the villa, got changed, and head to the heart of the island.
So today we have come down to the old town in Corfu. It was about an hour's drive from where we're staying, and I'm not gonna lie, it is absolutely chaos. Trying to find a parking space was just how difficult. It was just so busy. Everyone was pulling out everywhere, motorbikes, everything. But we found the space just, David managed to squeeze into it. And now we've not done any research around the area, but we've come down anyway, going to explore, see what's around here, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be nice. We read online it was meant to be like a mini Venice without the canals.
So we're kind of laughing before when it said it had a Venice resemblance but without the canals, because Venice without the canals is just another kind of European city. But see, when you're kind of walking around all these little side streets and alleyways and things like that, you really can see what they were talking about.
So if you've watched any of our other videos, you'll already know this, but we're both vegetarian, and when we travel, one of the things that we find the most difficult is finding vegetarian food. We've been in Greece 2 days already, and so far there's not too many options actually. Some of the places do halloumi, obviously, which is great, but other than that there has been quite a lack of vegetarian foods. So we're hoping to find some lunch now. Hopefully, fingers crossed for good vegetarian food. Always our struggle.
Are you liking your chances?
Yeah, I'm liking my chances today. Some halloumi gyros. I've gone for the local ginger beer. I think it must be like a specialty in Corfu because I've been seeing it everywhere, like homemade ginger beer, and we managed to find halloumi. So it's a thumbs up from us. We're at a place called Flo on the waterfront, and yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's got like views of the fortress that we were at earlier. You can see it in the background. It's kind of like Italy or something, but it's, yeah, it's such a nice spot to come for lunch if you're ever in Corfu in the old town. So we managed to find a really nice spot for lunch in the end. Lots of veggie options. We had a halloumi gyros and a salad, keema salad. It was right on the waterfront overlooking the fortress, which was really cool. Yeah, not sure what we're up to now, but I'd love a nice coffee.
this point, we couldn't wait to get home. But as often happens, life had other plans.
So to end our day in Corfu, Old Town, we were just on our way home and the car started making this crazy rattling sound from the bonnet, and the power has cut out on this busy road. So phoning the Enterprise rent-a-car company to see if they can come and rescue us. It's difficult. What a way to end a nice day. David's just been putting out the warning triangle.
They did bring our swimming stuff though, so...
I know, right at the water.
While we're waiting.
I know. Hopefully they don't take too long to come out and rescue us. But
Should I try and pull that up?
we adventure.
When we eventually made it home, we called it a night. And the next day, decided to get some practice at one of our favourite activities, wine tasting.
So we're here at the Theotoky winery, which is probably not how you pronounce it, but it runs alongside our theme of not being able to pronounce anything properly. So
Yeah.
anyway, this is Corfu's best winery. I think it's over 300 acres.
Yeah, largest winery in Corfu as well.
Yeah.
300 acres. It does wine and also olive oil.
Yeah, so some of the best olive oil in the country and
Yeah.
some of the best wine in the country. So we've been told. So we've come here, we're super excited to try out some of the local wines.
Yeah, we're going to do a wine tasting and I think you get a snack afterwards. It's €15 per person
Yeah.
to do. And if you watch any of our other vlogs, you will know we love wine
Yep.
and beer. But yeah, so really looking forward to getting the tour of the place, finding out about wine in Corfu, I guess. Seeing if it's any good. I mean, we've travelled a lot in France and Spain and Italy, and we've tried a lot of the wine around those regions. So
Yeah.
will Corfu match up to those?
Yeah. No,
Let's
no,
see.
no pressure for the Theotoky estate.
The Theotoky winery is located in the picturesque Ropa Valley and is surrounded by olive groves, vineyards and the stunning Ionian Sea.
Yeah, this is the coat of arms, the family crest of the Theotoky family. All right, it got to noble during the Venetian rule.
We were given a tour of the estate and shown the various processes involved with making some of Greece's highest quality wine and olive oil. We loved the wine, and as it turns out, we weren't the only ones.
Theotoky Esper.
So one of the really cool things about this vineyard is it's actually all organic. The lady that did our tour was telling us it's taken them about 6 years to get the organic certification on their wines. So it's not grown with any pesticides or any chemicals or anything, which pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah, to make better wine.
Yeah, and the wine, we just tasted it there, we just finished our tasting. The wine was actually unreal. It was really, really
10
nice.
out of 10 wine.
Yeah, I wish we could take some home, but unfortunately we only have hand luggage.
She was also saying that the wine is, now I can't remember the word she said, it was bio something, that is basically to do with how they only harvest the wine at like the full moon, because the gravitational fields of the moon may or may not, there's some science or non-science involved, affect the tides, which affect the water levels, which can change the way that they harvest the grapes and stuff. So
yeah, we'll need to look that one up and see what it properly meant. But
pulling out all the stops to make sure it's good wine though, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
So if you're visiting Corfu and looking for a unique and authentic experience, be sure to add the Theotoky winery to your itinerary. Not only will you get to taste some delicious wines, but you'll also get a glimpse into the traditional winemaking culture of the island.